Ladies and gentlemen, this is Maestro Paul Geraci, fencing master with the International Academy of Arms. At the 2022 Ascalon Sword Festival, we're about to see the semi-final bout for the Open Rapier and Dagger competition. On the left, in the red corner, we have Joseph Lilly from the Kunststofffechtens Club in Arlington, Virginia. And on the right, in the gold corner, Kai Cummings, hailing from Bozeman, Montana, at the Bozeman Fencing Association Sal d'Espada. And our fencing official is getting ready to start the bout. This is a rapier and dagger competition. We fence to 12 points, and the fencers square off. Both of them have the dagger poised up for defense and the sword for offense. Finding sword in the front hand, dagger in the back hand, but daggers are... Lilly's got his dagger out. And And 1 point for Mr. Lilly, scoring a touch with the dagger. Another point for Mr. Lilly. Points are scored by 1 point to the extremities and 2 points to the head or body. Points can be scored only with the point except for cuts by the rapier to the head. And there's a thrust. And it's a thrust to the head, and so therefore it's going to be a 2-point play, 4 points for Mr. Lilly. Cummings trying to circle around, aiming towards that dagger hand. A little bit of a bait and switch by Lilly. He wants Cummings to go. He wants to counter. Cummings in a 4-point deficit. He may have to take some risks. Let's see what happens. And he comes forward, and he's met by a stiff thrust to the chest. And 2 points go to the red for the thrust to the belly. Lilly with a commanding lead now. Lilly has that dagger pointed straight out. Now he's kind of changing up his stance. He makes a preparation and comes forward, and it looks like both touches might hit. And so Mr. Lilly declines that hit. He said it was poor quality, and so Mr. Cummings gets a 2-point play there. Cummings comes forward with a beating action. And so we use subtractive scoring here, and so the 2-point thrust from Mr. Cummings was met by a 1-point touch by Mr. Lilly, so 1 point will be earned by Cummings. So the score is 3 fencing 6. And a sniping attack to the wrist. Cummings scores a 1-point hit to the wrist. Lilly taking control of the center of the square. An attack to the toe. Very epee-like attack, and we find a toe touch here in rapier and dagger, and Cummings earns a touch for the toe. So 1 point for Cummings, 5-6. But I think Cummings may have walked into that one, and it's a 2-point hit. It's 8-5.